Hi Professor Yu, how are you doing today? My name is Aziza Rakhmanova and I did my informal reading inventory test with student who I worked with for 3 months in my practicum class. His name is Steven, he is first grader and he's 7 years old. He speaks 2 languages, mostly he's Spanish and English. Mostly he speaks English at school and at home. The reading problem he had is he's extremely lazy to take a book and read it independently. He also says that he's bad reader because he believes he's bad reader because he reads only the books he's interested in and with the pictures. To test his reading ability, I did pre-test and informal reading inventory to determine a comprehension and word recognition. And I want to see the levels independent, instruction, and frustration levels. I give him the passages and 5 levels of difficulty to see how he's gonna get to it. I have here the table to check his comprehension and word recognition. It already was hard for him until level 3. As a result of this test showed that he was reading the grade his reading level was grade below his grade. And a second test I gave him, it was also reading the passage, but I want to check the number of errors he does and while he's reading. Here I have the table where while he was reading the passage, what errors I checked. I checked non-word substitution, which he didn't do any. He had 7 whole word substitutions, like for example he said summer for some. He had 4 insertions, like for example he did the long cold for the cold, but even he did the insertions, it didn't change the meaning of the word. Also he had 1 omissions, but he had a lot of self-corrections. It was good that he was able to correct himself. He said, for example, growing up for growing ups, hang for hangs. Also, I did to help his reading and increase the vocabulary and fluency in his reading, I gave him first intervention, which was the sight words from the passage. This is the passage. A restaurant. And the vocabulary was breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, service. Here is the passage. He has to find the sight words and put it at the side and write it down so he would learn it. And the sight words are underlined in this passage. Another intervention that I did him, we went to the library. He likes stars, he's interested in science, so we picked this book, The Big Dipper by Franklin Brantley. I did repeated reading with him by using this book. He read 3 times, and every time he read, he had less errors, like self-correction errors, and he was reading, like I was counting the number of words, how many he reads in 2 minutes. Every time he reread the story, his words was increased, and he was learning new vocabulary words with sight words. Also, I told his parents to go with him later to a library to choose different kinds of books, not only the one he's interested, but the more they take him to the library, it's good for them to for Steven to choose different kind of types of books so he would read at home independently. Thank you. Bye bye.